moving on, the final table.
Final
it was
table.
set, some good names on there. Asher Sain, Dave Maudlin,
Dave Maudlin,
Dom, whatever his name was.
Don Mahoney.
Lee Danaher.
Lee Danaher, yeah.
What were your thoughts on the final table and the thoughts about some of the opponents?
Well, you know, I was nervous. I'll admit that I was nervous, and but I wasn't going to allow any former European champions or top Teeside pros affect my game. I had a strategy when I went there, and I wasn't going to change for anyone.
Okay. Did you have any info on any of the players?
Yes, I had looked up in a lot of poker magazines, but couldn't find any information on them. So what I did was I had a word with my brother, and he got lots of information on them as well. So I knew that Hussein had been a former European top player. Obviously, Dave Maudlin's well known. Even Don Mahoney, you know, a lot of chips and a lot of respect down Teeside. So, but I was prepared. I knew I was going to take that competition down. Simple as. Nobody was going to stop me.
Were you not given some information on Don Murphy? What did they?
Well, that's correct. Yes. I went out at the break, one of the breaks, and I was asking Team Dobbs because he had went out the previous day, and he had been sitting next to Don Mahoney, and I said to him, "What do you think of Don Mahoney?" And he says, "Oh, you'll easy take the chips off him. He's useless."
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, I see. So, got out of 4 players.
Yes.
You did a deal.
We did a deal. Yes, that's right.
And people thought the play had loosened up after that, but it tightened up a little bit. Tell us, near the end, you have the couple of hands, and then the winning hand. Tell us what was going through your mind when you four-handed and then you're down to the last couple.
Well, it's mainly when I was down to two-handed, Steve. I mean, one hand I do remember was with Dave Maudlin. I had raised with the Scandi Nuts, and
just explain to everybody what that is.
Well, the Scandi Nuts is King Queen, as Neil Barron has always taught me at Grosvenor, and it's a very, very, very powerful hand. So when Dave Maudlin reshipped all in, Neil Barron's voice was in my ear. So what I did was, I shut my eyes and shoved all my chips in and hoped for the best.
And what happened?
And I'll tell you what happened, it was fantastic. I seen that king hit the flop and I knew I had won it. But then the ace come, so the Scandi Nuts let me down.
Well... Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't let it tilt me, and eventually I got heads up with Don Mahoney. And I knew I could grind him down, and I'm not sure, you know, what the chip stats were at the time. But I remember asking him how many big blinds he had left. And when he told me 10, I thought, right, I've got 8-3 offsuit here. So I'll do what all the Rajis do, ship it all in, Herbie Hackett style. And you never guess what? He had a better hand than me, 8-3. 8-2 offsuit, he had a better hand, and his hand won. So although I did get a little bit worried then, I just buckled back down, tilted my shades a bit further forward, and eventually the last hand came when I took the trophy down. I knew he didn't have an ace. But I had a jack. And the guy who used to run the pub at Killingworth, his name was Jack. And Jack always stuck in my mind as a good card. So soon as the jack come on the turn, it was like fate, and I shipped all my chips in. And he called he only had 29 outs on an up and down straight draw and a flush draw, and he missed, and the cup was mine.
Aye, and as we saw on the live coverage, we saw a great outburst of emotion from you when you found out you won. You went, yes.
Yes.
How did it feel?
Yes. Good.
Yes.
Yes. You know.
Excellent.
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well, I knew it. You know.
I know.
You know.
And you know.
Yes.
It must have been a great feeling to know that this cup. And by the way, look at the state of this cup. What's happened to it?
I don't know. You know.
Okay, but it must have been great to win that. And just before we finish, what's your plans for the future? Are you playing the rest of the...
No, I'm not going to play anymore. I'm going to go for the big one. I'm going to go for the one that everybody on the NPF wants to win. I'm going to concentrate all my thoughts on the Smoggy Unofficial Monday League, because we've had 3 double winners for the first 3 quarters. So the last quarter, seeing I've just joined Team Raji, I'm going to try and put a bit of quality there and take it down for Team Raji. Okay.
Well, that's okay. However, just to let you know, it's on a Wednesday night now.
Wednesday, okay. I'll change my shift at work.
I was going to say. Right. Well, there you have it. Mark Trett and his thoughts. The the Coral British Poker Masters Tour Teeside event winner. Can we just say thanks for coming in again, Mark?
Thanks, Steve.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure coming in.
You kept everybody happy. You kept everyone excited. We were all behind you.
Thank you.
And you've done the MPF proud.
Thank
there
you.
he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Trett.
Thank you.
Thank you.